Let's get you going. You working all day tomorrow?
Yeah. I was gonna take off and go to Dallas tonight. My best friend has been in Brazil the past year. I just flew in yesterday.
Alright.
But I decided not to. Just go there tomorrow night.
Kick it for the weekend?
Just spending too much money. Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen easy, man. Oh, you know it.
Especially with those neighbors, man. It's all.
They party all the time.
Have a good 4th?
Man, I did. I hate the fact I couldn't get any fireworks, man, because every year I got a lot of fireworks. You know, I just like blowing stuff up. So yeah, I was upset about that.
Right.
I mean, what's the 4th if you don't hear that happen? That's my independence, you know.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that can be law to, because it's, we have a right to bear arms, you know, what's the difference between a gun and a firework?
Right.
I don't know how they
have less chance of getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
I completely understand why they did it, but
yeah.
I'm just wondering how legal it all is.
You have plenty of people, man, who will probably care less if they really set something on fire, you know.
Can you imagine, I mean, a third of Texas already burned. Can you imagine if...
Right.
If everyone in this state is firing off fireworks, the whole state would be on fire.
Pretty much. Except for like the city areas where they got buildings, but everything else rule, all this flat land. Well, take it and go, man.
Oh, but even around here, like that one shopping center down the road, you know?
They burned up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's wild about that was, it, the reason that fire took off, that was an older built building, and all of the roofs connected. That's why the fire spread. It started at one roof and spread all the way across that building. You know, I guess that's the thing that, you know, when the fire marshals or whatever go around the buildings, that's what they try to look for.
Right.
You know, some of those buildings get caught up in the, you know, just in the middle of all that. They may not get checked out, and it's an old building. They see enough, you're on the corner, you'll start catching on fire. That's a wrap, man.
I was one of those guys at the ends. Because it started at that restaurant, right? That Ha-Ha.
Yeah, it started at the restaurant. Because see, there was a barber shop over there.
Yeah.
And it's all there on the other side. It's on this side. They burned down.
I was one of those at the end. I would have called in and upped my insurance policy.
Oh man, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know, hopefully everybody had basics. At least they're basic, you know what I'm saying? Replace everything they had. Make sure they have a nice upgrade. Or when they rebuild that shopping center, even the people in the shopping center, they should have a nice little upgrade. Probably needed it. Good thing nobody got killed. You know, they couldn't stop it once it started spreading. They seen all the fire trucks, man. Like 3 alarm fire. like down here, that's where your hair curl up too, man. That vibe.
The only time I ever grew it out was in high school. And it all stayed up there, like it stayed above my eyebrows and ears, but my bangs I could pull down about an inch below my chin.
Oh, man, let that grow.
Then they made me cut it.
At school?
Yeah. They're real strict. Well, it wasn't supposed to be able to touch your eyes or past your ears.
It's part of dress code.
Yeah, so it would all stay up there, so it was cool until finally one of the coaches pulled it down. I got in trouble.
You got some clubs in mind y'all gonna hit?
I don't know.
Sometimes, man, I take that drive, man. I be tired when I get there. And then by the time I get in the party mood, I gotta get ready to come back.
Yeah. Dude, I got a habit where I'll do coffee or something just so I'm not a buzzkill for anyone else.
Right, yeah, I got you.
But, 'cause I hate going somewhere and then feel tired and I'm like, yeah, man. I want to kill it for anybody else.
Right.
But, no, our buddy's brother died a couple months ago, so I talked to my other best friend. She said she's still filling him out. We're not sure what we're doing.
How did that?
Might just chill. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it was some kind of. He was really overweight. I'm not sure if it's a heart issue or not.
That ain't never good.
It could have been. I don't know. I haven't really. Well, I talked to him. You know, just shoot the shit. I know he doesn't like talking about it. He had a real hard time with it.
That's immediate family, man.
Man, poor LeBron. He got treated pretty badly when they lost to the Mavs.
Dude. Yeah, man, because, alright, there's nothing wrong with, man, with hyping yourself up, being excited, all that type of stuff. But he took it so overboard. He basically told the whole NBA, we got the dream team. We can't be stopped. Let's celebrate now. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. And so when you do something like that, come on, man. Those are athletes, man. They do this for a living. You ain't going to run over nobody. I don't care who you are.
Dude, if he had played at the par, they would have ran over the Mavs.
Yeah, they would have, but it wasn't their time, man. And it could have been because of that. It's not like they didn't have the dream team, but he choked. You know what I'm saying? He didn't perform whatsoever.
Completely choked.
Yeah, so to me, that made him look fraud. And it really just made him look like, yeah, I'm in the NBA, man, but I'm still young in this thing. And that's really what it is.
My girl's from Lordstown. Their neighbors with whatever school he went to. And so she always watched him growing up. And so, I know you can't just expect to raise a kid up, be your part as your kid, and stay there the rest of his life,
Of course.
These days, there's no loyal athletes. Teams trade them, and
I don't like the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the owner of that team. Anyways, I think he's
an idiot.
I think he's a big fraud and I bet he's a big reason LeBron left. They got rid of that coach. I like
man,
coach.
Look here. And that's another part of it too. You don't know the inside things that were going on with him, with how they were doing business. You know what I'm saying? And that makes a big difference. And then he basically showed it wasn't about money, so it had to be something else.
Right.
I think he loved the city because he did stay there. But everybody was expecting him to do like Michael Jordan did. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like Jordan stayed with them until they won championships. This ain't that time, man.
Did you hear Pippen?
Yeah, that was cold.
I was like, what?
Pippen, are you kidding, man? Really? You you'd have never had a ring if it wasn't for him, man.
Oh man.
Like, I understand what he's trying to say as far as athleticism, you know, just being an athlete. But dude, come on.
Right.
You know, yeah, it's hard to compare athletes from one era to a current era because, of course, athletes should get better as they go along and improve. You know, they should be able to jump higher, better, faster, all that type of stuff, man. But, dude, that's just a legacy that nobody's ever gonna copy what he did. Like, you're not gonna be able to do that. Hold on one second.